The FAA is investigating another close call between two planes, this time at Boston Logan International Airport. Monday night, a JetBlue flight from Nashville was about to land in Boston when a Learjet pilot took off without clearance on the intersecting runway. Look at this graphic. So the FAA says the JetBlue pilot took, quote, evasive action and initiated a climb out to avoid collision. But the planes were only about 560 feet apart. The JetBlue flight circled around. It was eventually able to safely land, but this is the latest close call at airports just this year. So far, the FAA investigating 5 incidents spanning from Honolulu to JFK Airport. So joining us now is Dr. Hassan Shahidi, President and CEO of Flight Safety Foundation. Dr. Shahidi, thank you so much for being with us. Yet another close call, this time in Boston. Why does this seem to be happening so much more frequently?
Well, the FAA and NTSB are investigating these incidents in detail to determine exactly what happened and also to determine if there is, in fact, a pattern with these recent incidents. But in this case, it appears, which is similar to the incident at JFK, it appears that the crew did not comply with ATC instructions and procedures. And so the investigators want to know why that happened and put in recommendations to prevent this from occurring again.
All right, so Dr. Shahidi, you are President and CEO of Flight Safety Foundation. So how concerned are you about this based on everything you know that we don't know about the inner workings of airports and what really goes on behind the scenes?
Well, we are monitoring these incidents. We are certainly looking at these. We are certainly concerned that these incidents are now happening over just the past few months. So we are looking at it. We want to understand the results of those investigations to make sure that we understand the root causes and put in the procedures, the technologies that would prevent this from happening again. But it's important for your viewers to know that we have thousands of departures and landings safely every day, and it is being done by pilots that are professional, by air traffic controllers that are professional and are doing their job very well.
Absolutely, absolutely, Doctor. We certainly don't want to negate that in any way, but how concerned should the average traveler be? The fact that we're talking about this more often, and what can an average traveler even do?
Right, as I mentioned, we have a very safe air travel system in the U.S. We have professionals that are doing their job very well every day. And in these instances, it was either the air traffic controller or the pilot that ultimately took the right decision, made the right decision to avert an accident. And so it is going to be important for travelers to know that we do have a safe system and that really there's really not a concern. We do need to know what happened with these particular situations and incidents and make sure that we have the technologies, the procedures, the training in place to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Absolutely. Last question for you. We know the investigation is ongoing at this point, but based on what you do know, the information you do have, do you think anything needs to change to stop this from happening at all?
Well, the FAA has called for a safety summit this month to bring all of the stakeholders together to come together to take a look at these incidents and to take a look at the safety systems that we have in this country, making sure that we're doing everything we can in terms of training, technology, procedures in place to make sure that we do not see these incidents again. The Flight Safety Foundation just in January launched an international effort to focus on prevention of runway incursions.
Absolutely.
And so all of these efforts are in place to make sure these incidents don't happen again.
All right. Dr. Shahidi, we thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.